What's up, gamers? It's your boy Brandon, and I'm back to make some fucking promises that I'm not gonna keep.
Holy shit!
In all reality, this is an update video, the fucking third one that I've done so far. But this time, it's actually kind of warranted because there's a lot to go over, because a lot of changes are happening with the channel, the podcast, etc., etc. And if you're a good boy and stay till the end, we're doing giveaways, baby! More information on that at the end of the video. I'll probably put the timestamp right here if you genuinely don't give a shit about what's going on in the future and just want to see how you can win free video games. But yeah, so right here is where you can skip to. But for everyone else who doesn't want to skip and actually wants to stay through the whole video to find out what's going on, hi, how's it going? Got a few things to cover here. Essentially, we're branching out a lot. So first we'll go over the podcast and all the stuff that's going on with that. As many of you probably know, at least anybody who really listens to the podcast at all probably knows already, podcast is on Spotify now, and that's going to be its home for the foreseeable future. We've decided to not put it up on YouTube anymore, just because it clutters the channel, and it's just YouTube doesn't like very long videos like that unless viewers are very active and A, watching them, and B, interacting with them. So we figure it would just be best for it to sit on Spotify. I mean, I'm not going to delete the episodes that are already on YouTube. Those can stay up. But the podcast is going to continue on Spotify for the foreseeable future, as many of you already know, so you can listen to it right through there. Or if you don't use Spotify, you can also listen to it directly on Podbean, and that's the website that hosts us and where we aggregate our stuff to Spotify. So that's going to keep going. Once a week, as usual, podcast episodes are going to be out, and sometimes they'll be with Damien and Jeremy. Sometimes they'll be with Zach and Weaver. Eventually, if we can get into a consistent enough recording groove, we're going to try and do 2 a week, where it's 1 episode with Damien and Jeremy and 1 episode with Weaver and Zach, like it initially was for that first week or so when Damien and Jeremy joined in. But yeah, so we're going to do some stuff with them, and we're going to continue podcasting as we usually have, talking about something different every week and just hanging out and having a grand old time. We're definitely looking into things to spice up the podcast, different segments, different fun things we can do, so expect those to happen at some point in the near future. Next, I also want to talk about the whole bad fanfiction reading thing. There should be one of those actually coming out this week. I already have the audio recorded and everything, just need to throw it into Premiere and, edit it up all nice and everything. So one of those should be out. I don't know if I'm comfortable with reading Sonic High School past the point where I've just read to. I mentioned it in the recording for that, but I'll reiterate. Essentially, what comes from chapter 5 onward is a little bit graphic. There's still a lot of funny stuff and a lot of just ridiculous shit in it, but for some reason the guy that wrote the story decided to put a lot of really weird and graphic sex scenes in the story. So if you want to hear me read those, let me know and I'll keep going with it. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna switch gears and do a different series that I've been wanting to read for a while. And that'll probably start up. Those will keep going too. Let's see. Other content. So in the past, it's been actually a year now since the last review I did, but we did reviews. I am now not as of this recording done, but pretty close to being done with my undergraduate in college. So I'm going to have a lot more free time, essentially, after just working and, hanging out at home. So I really want to get back in the swing of things with doing reviews. I'm going to change the format of them a little bit. It's not going to be, too different, but essentially it's going to be just more focused on me talking about things that I like and things that I want to talk about, rather than just, assigning points and, arbitrary shit like that to try and quantify my experience with a game. Because, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of other reviewers that I like the format that they do, and the more I'm thinking about it personally, I don't know if I can really quantify like that, give a number value to my experience, because it always feels weird. For the Lisa episode, I think it scored in the 80s or something like that when all was said and done, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. So like you would think it would be higher. It would be like a 90 or like almost 100. So I feel weird about putting numbers on things and putting labels on that. So I think I'm just going to be more direct, talk about what I like and didn't like, and then at the end I'll give it like an overall recommendation, like, hey, should you play it, should you go out and buy it like right now, or stuff like that. So those will be coming back. I've already got a script written for one of them, and that should hopefully be out pretty soon. I mean, side note, like a lot of these things that I'm talking about, I wouldn't expect them to happen until after the holidays, just because, I mean, it's the fucking holiday season, and if you listen to the most recent episode of the podcast, I have a very busy holiday season with trying to bounce, between my mom's side, my stepdad's side, my dad's side, and all that. So it's a long week, and I'll be out of town, I'll be moving, and so it's going to be hard to actually like get content out regularly. But once that's all done and over with, I do want to return to doing what I like and making some shit. In addition to reviews, there's still going to be like gameplay with friends and stuff like that. Essentially any multiplayer game that I end up playing on my PC, I'm going to start recording, just because, we have a lot of fun just fucking around with different games, whether it's, stuff like League or, Smite, or some other game that we just have a grand old time with. I want to do a lot more of those. And in addition to that, Damien, Jeremy, and I are looking into recording like, I don't know, I don't want to call them Let's Plays, but that's probably what they're going to end up being. Because as we mentioned in the video games episode of the podcast, Damien and Jeremy have never played the Kingdom Hearts series, and I found out that you can get all of the Kingdom Hearts games for like $20 on PS4, so I'm going to probably pick that up, pick up like a capture thing, like an Elgato or something like that, to record footage through the PS4, and then we'll just hang out for, a night or so, get a big chunk recorded, and then I'll edit them down into episodes, and we'll start doing that, because I think that'd be a lot of fun. That's something I've always wanted to like really try my hand at, and actually like try to do it regularly, so we're going to start doing that as soon as we can. We're going to look into getting Damien and Jeremy better microphones as well, so that you can hear their voices all nice, and yeah, that's about the long and short of it. Just after the holidays, after the new year, expect more in general, more podcasts, more just stuff, whatever ideas we come up with, we're just going to throw out there, man. We're going to throw it to the wall, see what sticks. I will be uploading videos on both YouTube and Facebook, so if you don't feel like going to the YouTube page, you can just like the Facebook page and see all the videos right there. And yeah, you'll be able to get them in both places. I'll probably, on Twitter, I'll just post the YouTube links. But on Facebook, like, I'll share the Facebook videos and, stuff like that. So we'll just be uploading directly to Facebook. I've heard a lot of good things about Facebook's video hosting and stuff like that, and I wanted to try it out and see, how it pans out. So, yeah, we'll put videos there and on YouTube, and just try to grow. We want to have fun with it. We want to do some more stuff. I know Zach has got some ideas for videos that he wants to do, so we'll just have a grand old fucking time with it, like I said. Alright, so now is probably the part of the video that you all give a shit about the most, and that is the giveaway portion. So, we are giving away 3 different games, courtesy of our boy Damien, because he, for some reason, has an ungodly amount of Steam codes to get rid of, and he wants to pass on the savings to you. So, there's 3 separate giveaways for Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. For Facebook, we're going to be giving away Darksiders 2, the Definitive Edition, so that's like the super complete edition, and these are all for PC, these are all Steam keys, so if you want a copy of Darksiders 2, the Definitive Edition, for free on your PC, all you gotta do, you gotta like the Facebook page, leave a reaction on this video, and share the video, and then on Christmas, I'll go through and look at, who all did that, and then we'll pick a winner. On YouTube, we're going to give away 7 Days to Die. For that, just subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and then I'll scroll through the comments, pick someone. And on Twitter, we're going to give away a Hat in Time. Again, all Steam keys. And for that one, you just have to follow the Twitter page and retweet the tweet of this video link. So when I tweet like the giveaway link or the giveaway video, just retweet that, and then we'll be good to go. So thanks for listening. Thanks for sticking with me. It is possible. You know, I don't know. I'll do like a random number generator or something for picking the giveaway winners. So it may be possible that one person wins multiple games, or 3 games can go to 3 different people. It can go a multitude of ways. So yeah, thanks for listening thus far, and thanks for sticking around. Thanks for caring, and hopefully you enjoy what we've got coming up, because I think we've got a lot of decent ideas and we've got some fun stuff planned.